Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I filmed this video yesterday and I actually did like a try on first impressions type situation, and it went so poorly that I scrapped the video. So here I am the next day. I'm going to refilm it and just kind of talk you through the products instead of me trying them on. I feel like my hair is looking not great. I tried out a hairspray that I really don't like. It's from Color Wow. It is the Style on Steroids Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. I don't think I like it. I think it makes my hair a little bit crispy. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about my Boxycharm base box for September. If you've never seen one of these videos from me before, I do them every month, pretty much every month when I can, and I'm a base box subscriber. I think that's the only one that's worth it, and they did yet another price increase for the base box. Like, I really think that they are pushing the limits for how much they can charge for something like this. You get 5 full-size products and you get to choose one of them every month, which is fine, but with the stuff that they're sending, it ends up like for me, not being necessarily worth it. I think Boxycharm is a great option for somebody who doesn't have a lot of makeup or is just starting out in makeup, or if you're trying to build a kit, things like that. But I am a person that just has a lot of makeup just from working at Sephora for so many years. And a lot of this ends up in the hands of my friends and family. But some stuff turns out really good. So it's like, kind of keeps me in there. It's something fun to get every month for me. So anyway, I digress. I think it's like upwards of $30 a month almost, if it hasn't hit the 30 mark yet, which is a little bit wild to me. So this month's theme is Real Life Runway. I want to know who comes up with these themes because the products never match the theme of the box. So, all right, we're just gonna go down the list of the things that I got. If I have clips of me trying them on, I do have clips of me trying them on. So I'll insert the ones that I think are relevant. Some of them may not be. But anyway, if you have like postpartum hair loss and regrowth, you understand my hair is just like not hairing right now. So anyway, I need to find a bobby pin actually. If I find a bobby pin, oh, I did. I always end up putting this part of my hair back just with my extensions and my postpartum hair growth, and it's just out of my face. Anyway, all right, let's just get started. So the first thing I got was from Wander Beauty. This was my choice item. I don't remember what the other choice items were, but this is just the one that I thought I would use the most. This is the On The Glow Blush and Illuminator. So on one side you have a cream blush or cream highlighter, on the other side you have a cream blush. This is the shade Bare and Nude Glow. So when I got this, I realized that I already have this in a different color. However, my daughter's just waiting. However, it looks like they've changed the packaging. So anyway, here's the swatch. This is the blush. This is the highlighter. The blush is a little bit salmon-y for my preference. It's really just personal preference. When I did use this, they blended beautifully. I really didn't have a problem with them, and they were pigmented. They didn't lift up my foundation. I really didn't have a problem with them. This is the one that I've gotten previously from Boxycharm. So it looks like they've downgraded their packaging. This is the old packaging, it's the gold, and then this is the new packaging. This one looked a lot more luxurious to me than this one. And then this one is the shade Nude Glow. Great, so I have this product twice. And Pink Petal. Pink Petal is a little bit of a purpley shade, which isn't my favorite. Maybe if I mix the two shades together, I'll like them a little bit more. But I wanted to see if they have the same amount of product. So the new one, the blush, you get 5.5 grams. On the old one, you got 5.5 grams, and then 6 in the illuminator there, and 6 in the illuminator here. So they didn't get rid of any amount of product when they updated the packaging, but they definitely just, in my opinion, downgraded the packaging. So I would much rather reach for something like this over something like this, but that's just personal preference. This retails for $38. So are you telling me that I have $80 worth of makeup in my hands right now? That's insane. Like, I think that is so wild. I have one of these from Tom Ford. It's a blush highlighter duo. I really like that one if you're looking for like a high-end one in that kind of price point. I'm holding $80 worth of makeup right now. I think that that's just so unbelievably not the right way to price something like this. It's a cream blush. e.l.f. makes really good cream blushes for like, what, $5? ColourPop makes really good cream blush sticks. Even Neutrogena makes a good cream blush stick. Like, you do not need to spend $38 on something like this. I understand the convenience of having a blush and bronzer or blush and highlighter together in the same stick. But I think like NYX makes one that has a blush and a contour in like a dual-ended stick, and it's definitely not $38. So I think that they are out of their minds for charging $38. And I don't recommend you buying them for that price. They're not a bad formula. The longevity of them is fine. They're easy to use. I digress. Next is an eyeshadow palette I got from Ace Beauté. Now, I've gotten some stuff from them in previous Boxycharms, and I don't have any of it. So if that tells you how I feel about the brand, there is that. I don't think their eyeshadows are very good, and this one was no different. This is the Violet Sage palette. I will say the packaging is beautiful, and I think the packaging on all of their shadows is really nice. This is the color story, and I was excited about this. I like a lot of pinkies. I don't use a lot of greens, but I would. I like this whole like row up here in this shade in particular. It looked very promising. However, this was hot, fiery garbage. I had such a hard time blending. First of all, I used this shade right here. It's called Begonia. I used that in my crease and it didn't show up. Now, I understand that I'm the color of loose leaf paper, but something like this should show up on me. It should, and it didn't. So that was my fail, my first fail. And then I went in with this shade called Starflower. It was a little bit more pigmented, but this would not blend. Would not. Refused to. Outright looked me in the face and refused to blend. So I tried to go over it with a shimmer shade. I ended up going over it with Wisteria, which is actually a pretty shade, but it's not anything revolutionary to me. I mean, it's pretty. It's a shimmer. It doesn't really have any discernible glitter in it. So it did help everything look a little bit more blended, but this is horrible. I also used the shade Umber in the outer corner. It didn't blend. It looked really patchy and really bad. For brands like this, I would say if you know you can't make a purple, just don't make a purple. You don't have to make this color story. This isn't required. If dark mattes are difficult for you to execute as a brand with the lab that you're working with the formula you're working with, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Because that really detracts from your brand's image and your brand's reputation if you're putting out shit like this. So this will go away. I'm gonna see if Cynthia wants it. Maybe she can make it work or use it for something else. This retails for $32. I don't think that that's a bad price for an eyeshadow palette, but I think it's a bad price for a shitty eyeshadow palette. So they say it's light and airy colors, also has deep colors. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application. I think that's hilarious. It's almost like they know that this sucks and they're trying to like tell you before you use it that like, this is gonna be a very easy application, very pigmented. Like, no, this is really bad. And I will not be purchasing anything from this brand at all, ever. Moving on. Next I was really excited to get this, and I was more excited when I used it. This is the Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer in the shade South Beach. I believe there's 2 shades or 3 shades that are available. So it's a shine free, so it's more, they claim it's a matte formula, but I find it more to be a satin. Super lightweight powder and beautiful color. This I really enjoyed applying on my skin because it was a very natural shade. It replicated the sun very, very nicely. It didn't look like too much for me. It was nicely pigmented. It blended like a dream. Oh, it was so nice. To put it on, I used the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH13, just like a more dense brush that's a little bit fluffier. It blended like an absolute dream. I had no complaints about this at all. The only thing that I will say about this product is that it has glitter running throughout it. So if you don't like glitter in your bronzer, I would skip it, but I really loved how this looked. It lasted really nicely on the skin. It blended beautifully over the cream blush and highlighter that I had on from Wander Beauty. It's just great. So just keep in mind though, it does have gold glitter in it. I didn't necessarily see it on my skin, so I think most of it blended away, but still that is a point of contention for a lot of people. So this was great. This retails for $25. I'd pay $25 for it. If I needed a bronzer, if I had no other bronzer. But then again, like I really like the bronzer from Catrice. Catrice makes a sun-kissed glow bronzer that basically looks exactly like this. So, but I was really happy to get this because I saw it in the pop-up shop and I didn't buy it because that was the only thing that I saw that I was remotely interested in. But I'm glad I got it in my box. Okay, 2 more. Next is a lip gloss. This is by the brand Vintage by Jessica Libeskind. That name rings a bell to me and I don't know why. It makes me think of like Kohl's purses. Did she sell purses at Kohl's? Other than that, I have no idea. This is the sparkling lip gloss in the shade Pink Sequin. The first thing I noticed about this is that it's just very cheap feeling. It looks cheap, it feels cheap. The packaging is very lightweight. This gold, it's just not, it's not giving to me. It reminded me of a lip gloss. I don't know if I have it like out in front of me. It reminds me of the Hourglass lip glosses. The packaging, I can't find it, but in my, when I filmed this yesterday, I did show the 2 side by side, so I will put that in over here. But it's giving just like the cheaper version of the Hourglass lip gloss. And then I opened it up. It has a brush tip applicator. Like how much cheaper can you get a brush tip applicator? It doesn't really have a smell. Like they didn't put a scent into it. To me, it just smells like cheap makeup. I don't think that it's very, very good. It's a thicker formula. I didn't find it to be very sticky, but it was very high shine, which I did like. I liked the finish of it on my lips. It was comfortable on my lips. And it is like a peachy shade with some glitter in it. So you can definitely see the glitter on your lips. It's not as glittery as like I have a Tom Ford lip gloss that's like super gold glitter. Like this goes nicely on top of things, but you could wear it by itself. So they say sheer reflective formula. I agree. Luminous shine. I agree. Sophisticated shimmer, as opposed to like a trashy shimmer. You can wear it alone. I agree. Or the lip pencil. Fine. $25. $25 for this. $25 for a lip gloss. I get we're in like a recession or something. We're in like a pandemic, inflation. I understand. $25 for this? What? Now I want to find the Hourglass one. We are going to make some comparisons. The Hourglass lip glosses are in that range of like the $28 range. And they're so much better. Let me see here. Just start yanking glosses out of here. What other ones are in that price point? The Dior lip glosses are in that price point. How much do you get in here? Oh my God, I can't see it. 6.5 milliliters in the Dior. This goes by ounces. Okay, so this is 0.21 fluid ounces, and this is 0.10. A similar price point. You're getting like a ton more in the Dior. Tower 28, you get 0.13 fluid ounces. So these are pretty similar with how much product that you get. Similar price point. I think the Tower 28 is like not that expensive, but there's my point. For example, here's Essence's lip gloss, Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. This is great. This is a really nice formula. The packaging is durable. It feels pretty good. The applicator is not a brush tip applicator. It's a nice, thicker, comfortable applicator. And it has glitter in it. It's a sheer reflective, glittery formula. How much did you get in here? 0.16 fluid ounces. I think I paid like, what, $5 for this lip gloss? And it's great. So I would never, ever, ever, ever recommend paying $25 for this. It's just not that good. Next. Next and last is from a brand called Basic Beauty, which I've never heard of before. It's a gel lip liner duo. So in here are 2 lip liners. One is in the shade Latte, the other one is in the shade Cocoa. When I heard those shade names, I already knew they were going to be too dark for me, and I was right. So let me swatch them for you. They are creamy lip liner pencils. They glide on really nicely. This is Latte, this is Cocoa. They're just not shades that are going to flatter my skin tone, so I'm going to pass those on to Cynthia. They would look great on her. They say they smoothly glide onto lips and blend with little to no effort. I agree. The formula of these are really nice. When I applied them, they went on nice and easy. I was able to just kind of smudge them around with my finger and blend them out. They were great. They were fine. This gel lip liner duo is $24. That means they're $12 a piece. That's a lot. I really like the ColourPop lip liners. They're like in the $5 range. Essence makes fine lip liners. Wet n Wild's gel liners are really good. There's just no need. It's nice that you get like 2 of them, but there's just no need to be paying $24 for lip liners when you can get them from like Wet n Wild, ColourPop, Elf, things like that. And they're totally fine. They're just lip liners. So overall, I'm super happy about this bronzer. I don't mind the Wander Beauty cream blush and highlighter. It's nice, it's travel friendly. But what are these prices? Like now they're raising the price of the base box again. I think in the last year or so, this is the 3rd price increase. Like they're gonna lose a lot of their base subscribers. A lot of people subscribe to base and like Luxe and Premium. So you're spending even more money for products that are overpriced and cheaply made. And this sucks. So let me know what you guys got in your base box. And if you have any opinions on the most recent price increase, did you stay a subscriber? Did you not? How long are you planning on it? It's just, I'm not sure what their business model is. I'm not sure what their plan is. But if they continue to go in this direction, they're going to have a lot of unhappy customers. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.